right, it's Valerie. I possibly did not choose the best place to do this live. Let me get to a quiet spot. Isn't it gorgeous? Those of you listening in on the audio, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, but it is beautiful weather for the time of evening that it is. So, if you caught me in my early live this morning, with my day first started. If you haven't, just scroll down, you'll find me down there revealing that I have done a big mess with my day, and I thought you might like to know how it finished. Well, what I learned today is that when you ask people to help, the right people, mind you, it is as what I say to many of you, they do receive it with joy. Such an honor. In fact, I could see what I interpreted to be not only care on the face of my team members who supported me, particularly my practice manager. Well, she's not mine, the practice manager of our clinic, and my dear friend and executive assistant who gathered around today to just make today work. And I learned, you've got to be reminded these things, that it is indeed an honor for people to step in and serve, particularly when they understand and know that they're part of what you're doing. I think that was the significant thing that I reminded myself today, is that I used to say in former lives that I am not the vision, I'm not the mission, I'm only the servant of it. And so therefore, when you have other people who understand are invested, it's not just about holding up me, it's also about feeling like they're contributing to something that's worthwhile. So did that, worked like a treat, managed to come home and report back to my daughter, who was the one that suggested I do this, that it was a very effective strategy. And she gave me a pat on the back and said, "Well done, Mum, you learned something new today." Indeed, I did. While I've been walking, I honestly did not feel like it. By the end of the day, when I had finished, I was starting to notice that I still have this instinct to keep adding things. I still want to read things, learn things, listen to a podcast, and I realized that if you don't take time to actually have reflective space, you're actually reactive in your reflective space. What I mean by that is that you start to think that you're just going to fill up the empty spaces with more content and more knowledge and more noise and basically more things that are going to make your cognitive wheels turn and spin. And really, that is not decompressing. I've already noticed it 5 times, right? So I got in the car and I wanted to make a phone call, have a meeting. No, don't do that. Just put on your Spotify playlist and just drive home. Just be mindful and enjoy it. Okay, got into the garage, made a mistake. Did make the phone call and then thought, oh my gosh, now I've got more things to carry. I'm going to think about the phone call. All right, head into the door, sit down. What do I want to do? Open up my laptop. I want to email. Why are you doing this? And I literally had to force myself out the door and say, you are going to have decompression time, quiet time. And you may be wondering, so what are you doing on this live? Well, I thought that I would come back and report to you as I am, as I look right now, tired, but determined to be authentic and say, yeah, I've got to work on it too. And that I've had to literally force myself in the last kilometer that I've been walking not to put on a podcast, not to put on an audiobook, not to call someone while I'm walking, and to just be and listen to the music and just enjoy the green. Ooh, this is a spectacular tree. I'm just going to reverse this and show you this. It's like a burst. It's like a firework on a tree stump, don't you think? Okay, so that is how I have finished my day. I hope that you are having, similar decompression time for you today. Take care.